Here's an unexpected salty snack that you can use over the holidays or anytime that you have a large group of people over for a party, and it could not be easier. This appetizer only involves 2 ingredients, arguably 1 depending on your definition of ingredients, but we can get into that at another time. And it's boiled peanuts. So this is a super classic appetizer. In fact, people used to go off and find people selling 5-cent bags of boiled peanuts on the street back in the day. I love it when we can enjoy something that's connected to history in some way, shape, or form. But today, let me show you how easy it is to make them. So first, you're going to fill your crock pot or slow cooker with 2 quarts of water. And then we're going to take raw peanuts. You don't want them to be shelled and you don't want them to be flavored. You just want raw green peanuts. And make sure that you give them a really good washing as soon as you empty them out of the bag, because we want to get rid of all that dirt and debris that's on there. So they're clean, delicious, and ready to be eaten right after they're finished cooking. As soon as we pour in 1 bag, I'm going to do a second. So this recipe is for 2 pounds of bagged peanuts. I'm super excited to use this recipe over the holidays because I have several parties to go to, and this one is such an easy, fast recipe that everybody loves peanuts and that warm, salty, delicious flavor. So once I've gotten them all rinsed out, I have 2 pounds of peanuts in the slow cooker, and the last thing to add is flavor. Now you can add a seasoning mix of your choice, but I prefer to keep it super basic and just do sea salt. In this recipe, we're going to add in about 1/4 cup of sea salt. If you're using kosher salt, maybe add in 1/3 cup. But once we get that poured in there, you mix it all together and you're going to be left with a salty appetizer that everybody will love. Now, one thing I like to tell people is you can freeze nuts and peanuts before you cook them, and it keeps them fresh and crunchy longer. So if you have a bunch of peanuts or you find a good sale, throw those peanuts in the freezer, and then when you want to use them for something, this recipe is an absolutely delicious one. Once you pour in that salt, you're going to mix it all up in the slow cooker. Make sure that everything is all together and they're really, really good. And then that's it. That's all the prep that we needed. Top it off. If your slow cooker has one of those clamps on the side, whenever you're using it, make sure you are not clamping it. It could actually lead to an explosion. So there's a tip for you. They're actually just there for easy travel so that nothing spills. We're going to go ahead and put it on high, and it's going to cook for 5 to 6 hours. And when we're done, we just pop it open, drain it, and serve. Your guests are going to love this one. So I made sure to put the recipe on a card here for you, and I included it at the end of this video. I hope you enjoy.